Welcome to this session where we're going to use a stability ball, also called the exercise ball. We have 5 exercises and it's all going to be body weight strength exercises using, as I said, the stability ball. It's going to be a modified session, something you can combine with some of my other sessions here to make sure that you get a good, nice workout around your core and your back muscle, but also getting into our lower body. So this is going to be a full body workout, but just slowing down a bit. The work frame we're going to do is going to be 45 seconds work and 15 seconds to get ready for the next exercise. I'm going to guide you all the way through, and we're just going to go this slow and easy so you can feel it in every area. So do remember the quality, and you can always do the exercise less hard, but I will come back to that. So you're gonna bring an exercise mat and you're gonna bring your stability ball, and I'm just gonna guide you all the way through. We're gonna start with a warm-up, doing the workout itself with the 5 exercises, and we're gonna do them one after each other for 3 rounds. And then we're gonna finish up doing a stretch with the exercise ball as well. So if you're into a workout that's a little bit modified, all depending on your fitness level, then you come and go and do this one with me. A stability ball is a great way to do the core training because you're not lying on something flat and stable, but you're lying on something that is going to move, and that way you have to engage your core even more to get the stability back in your body. So let's go for a warm-up. We're going to do the warm-up and we're going to use the exercise ball and the stability ball. So we're going to start out by turning here. So we're going to do a little bit of a twist, keeping a nice tight engagement around our exercise ball, and we're going to squeeze our glute as we are stepping back. Alternative right and left side. So open up and do the rotation around your spine. So we're gonna go down for a squat and lifting up on top. So buttocks back and up we go. So inhaling and exhaling. Way back with our glutes, and up we go for another 2. Bring it down and bring it up. Now we're gonna turn from one side to the opposite side, but lifting up the exercise ball. So we're gonna bring it a little bit higher than before. Now we're gonna go up and we're gonna swing it from one side to the opposite as we're lifting up the leg, opposite side, and twisting, lifting, and keep that nice engagement in our core. So another 4, bring that leg back, and 3, up we go, 2, and 1 more on each side, and come back down with the stability ball. Now we're gonna lean back here, we're gonna go down and up. So gliding forward and up to a straight position. Hands resting on the stability ball, and as we go up to a straight position, squeezing our glutes, pushing forward and back up again for 4, up we go. 3, straightening our knees, 2, up again, and 1 more. We're gonna put that stability ball on one side. If we put the stability on underneath our right arm, we're gonna put that right leg back and we're gonna push it out and up again. So bring it out, and left leg is in front, rolling the stability ball out to the side and in again. And you can do a little bit of a tightness here on your thigh. 2 more, bring it down, up we go, and alternative to the opposite leg. Rolling, straight position. So keep that chest up and shoulders down. 4, up we go, 3, and another 2, bring it up, and final 1, and just shake it out a bit. So the first exercise, we're gonna lie down on the stability ball and we're gonna do a back extension and rotation. So we're gonna bring it up, down, and opposite side. For a modification, you can go with hands down here, or maybe you want to be a little bit more stabilized here. You're gonna bring it up here and down, but still try to do that rotation as we go along. 45 seconds here, counting down from 10 seconds, And in the rest period, I will show you the next exercise out of the 5. So squeeze your glutes, and we're gonna bring it up and back to center, opposite side, or maybe you wanna go with arms down and lifting up from here instead. And another way to get a little bit more of stabilization, that is to open up between your feet. So here's a more challenge, and this is gonna be a bit easier. Inhale and slowly down. Keep your chin in. Up we go, and inhale and exhale. Make sure if you started to your right side, you're gonna finish off with your left side. 5 seconds left. Up we go, and opposite side. Yep, up for a standing position. You're gonna bring that ball up against a wall. If you don't have a wall right next to you, you're just gonna go with the squat like the warm-up, where you're gonna go squatting down and up again. So bring it back and up, or maybe you wanna use a door, or you wanna go with the wall, squeezing, or just do the other suggested exercise. So chest is up, and we're gonna squeeze our thighs, our glutes. Make sure you stay in a position where you have your feet the front of you, so if when you go down, you're gonna push that buttocks back, you still have your knee behind your toes. So pushing up, squeezing. So if you get all the way down here, it's hard to do this. So front, and that's why we have the good support of the stability ball up against the wall. Squeezing. 2 and 1. We're gonna lie down on our back on the ball, and we're gonna go down here. Hip is just out. We're gonna squeeze our glutes, lifting up our hips, and we are gonna go for a up we go here, straight up and back again. So lifting, doing that squeeze. So as we go up, we do a little bit of extension in our lower back, and then we're gonna lift our glutes up and pulling our hip towards our rib cage. And then we're gonna engage our pelvic floor as we go up, squeezing. Hands are just supporting our head, keeping chin in. Up we go, squeeze, slowly back down again. Exhale and inhale. So bring yourself up, no pulling in your neck. And you can always go with a less range of motion, lifting up. We're gonna lie down. We're gonna go in for a glute bridge. I'm gonna do a lifting up here, pull in, out and back down again. So shoulders away from ears. So we're gonna push our heels down, lifting up to a straight position, pulling legs in and back again. So pushing down, up and down. You can always go with just the lifting off and down if the other one is too much. And you can go a little bit further in on with your feet and legs on the exercise ball, then it gets a bit more easy because you don't have the full range of motion. So make sure you find your way in what fits you the best. So you should feel it in your core, in your glute muscle as you go up and squeeze. Remember your pelvic floor and your hamstring muscle. So bring it up. Hamstring muscle are excellent stabilizer for our knees. Yes, the next one, we're gonna stay up in a plank position, and we're gonna stay here, and we're gonna alternative lifting up right and left leg. So squeezing and engaging. Up we go, stay up here if possible. And for modification, you can go 1-1 and you can lie down here, and you can pull that ball further up, and it's gonna be easier to stay up here the more you have your legs resting on the stability ball. So reaching up, up we go, slowly down, ease off your shoulders, inhale and exhale. So make sure you keep, if not on purpose, keep that buttocks up and away from the exercise mat. Kind of like a reverse plank. No hyperextension in your knees, and come back up for exercise number 1, round number 2. And ready for the rotation. Engaging your core. 3, 2, and up we go. So this is here, you can do a little bit wider distance between your feet, or the more challenging, the more narrow you want to go with your feet. You can go with your arms down or stay up here. Bring it up, slowly down, get a good nice squeeze in your glutes, the biggest muscle in your body and your powerhouse to keep your hip and your heel, the full area here in a stable position, and also a great way to ease off your spine. Two, and you want to go with the squatting here or up against the door or wall. Make sure you put your feet in front so you can get that buttocks back, leaning up for a straight position, pushing back and up we go. So get that squeeze into play. Just like sitting down on a chair, you're gonna push your buttocks back and you're gonna reach up again. So keep moving, or else you're just gonna go here. So pushing back and up to a straight position every single time. Not locking your knees, so just in a straight knee area. Squeezing slowly down and engage your core by pushing your lower back in against the stability ball. 5 seconds. Yes, lie down. If this is a little bit too challenging, you can go with your feet up against the wall and you can have that support from the wall. Or else you're just gonna go a little bit out with your feet to the side. And lifting up, do that squeeze in your glutes and pulling hip and rib cage towards each other. Squeezing. Make sure that you're lifting with your abs, not pulling in your neck. If it's too much, you can go with your hands here, down and back again. So before you lift up, you know you have that engagement in your core and your pelvic floor. Exhale and inhale. Yes. Lie down, feet up on top of stability ball. Ready to do the glute bridge and hamstring curl. Up we go, in, out, back again. So if we have a good, well-functioning hamstring muscle, it's good because they are easing off our knee joint. So make sure you have that worked out as well. Engaging, squeezing out and back again. And do remember the modification could be up and down with no hamstring pull, or legs further up on the stability ball. Yep, so we're gonna stay down here. We're gonna do the reverse plank, lifting up, stay up if possible, up with one knee at the time, or leg. Up we go, stay up here if possible, or go down now and then. So reaching up, squeezing your glutes, stay up here, engage your core, and you can go further in here. Bring it up, squeeze slowly down. Keep it on. Inhale, exhale. Stay up with that little butt. No but, no maybe, but stay up. Yes. So back up for exercise number 1, round number 3. So in my daily life as a physiotherapist, I use the exercise ball for different kind of reasons, because it's a great way to work that core stability. It's great to work on something that is moving, because you get challenged to make sure if you don't get that tightness in your core, you're simply just gonna fall off the stability ball. So it's forcing you to connect with your core. And it's also a great way to work out with people who might have an injury or have an issue with their back. So you're not exercising the back all the time, but you do it indirectly. Yes. The squat, with or without the wall or door, feet forward. And this is usually how I teach people to do a squat, because the reason is that when we do the squat, we tend, without an exercise ball, we tend to fall forward as we do the squatting. We tend to do like this, but when we have the exercise ball up against the wall, if it's not really that well working if we do that. So we're gonna push our upper body in and against the ball, squeezing. So it's a great way to teach people to do a proper squat. Bring it up, squeeze, final round for this one. Yes, lie down on your back doing abs. So maybe you want to do it with feet against a wall. So squeezing our glutes, or you can just open up between your feet. So you don't want to have your glutes lying on the exercise ball, you want to go a little bit further out. Keep your lower back on the ball and your glutes in a separate position here. Squeezing and do a bit of a flexion in your lower back. Chin is in, and you're not going to force your chin upwards, you're going to stay in for easing off your neck. Final round, 15 seconds. 2 more exercises to go where we're gonna lie down. Exhale and inhale. Think of yourself as getting stronger to keep the motivation. Yes. Lie down. So lifting hips off and pull in. Arms down. And of course, for some extra challenge, you can always go with your hands up, and you can go with hands crossed over, so you don't have the stability support from your arms on the ground. So when you do stability work, it should be a little bit shaky. If you can lie here and think about what you're gonna have for dinner, you wanna cross your arms instead of having them down here. One more exercise to come, and then we're going to do the stretch. Yes, stay put here, up for the lift and the leg raise. Toes are pointing up, not falling out. So stay up here, no hyperextension in your knees, then you're gonna bend a little bit. But best of all, keep them straight but not locked. Arms down or arms up, and you can, again, you can challenge yourself with ease, letting go of your arms. Make it easier to pull that exercise ball further in close to your butt. Engage core. Push your belly button towards your spine. Breathing in. Breathing out. Yes. So we're going to put the timer to a stop. And we're gonna do some stretching lying down here. So we're gonna leave our right leg on top, and we're gonna move that left leg up, and we're gonna straighten and flexion and extension in our ankle joint. Try to keep your hands around here so you know that you are getting that straight position in your knee. Now you're going to keep that leg up, and you're going to move that opposite leg a little bit out here, and you're going to put that straight leg up above your other leg, and you're going to move in here, and you can relax in your upper body and get a nice stretch in your glute area. And nice easy breathing. Maybe you want to close your eyes. Notice if you're relaxing in your upper body, and just inhaling and exhaling. You can go further into the stretch as you exhale. So left leg on, exercise stability ball, right leg up, flexion extension in your ankle joint. Keep your hands around your knee area to keep the leg stretched in a straight line. And here we go. Lifting up. Easing off your neck and your shoulders, and maybe you want to close your eyes and just enjoy the stretch, enjoy the ride. You just did a great job for your body, your core, your back muscle, your glute muscle, yes, everything. We went through here. Letting go, and our first sitting position, and we're going to put those legs out to the side, leaning forward, get a nice inner thigh stretch. And usually men are not very fond of this exercise because they really quick realize how tight they are in their inner thighs. Leaning forward, keep chest up, and you get a nice, if you keep your arms straight, you get a nice stretch around your armpit. Make sure you can breathe easy. And getting back up. Sitting on the exercise ball. And chest is up. And bring your arms out to the side. And we're going to go for that inhale, inhale, reaching up, exhale, open up, again, inhale, and exhale, 2 more, lifting up, open up and down, and 1 more, reaching up and coming back down. Thank you for joining me. I hope you got something out of this, and please hit the subscribe button, and maybe you want to put a like or a comment. Anyways, no matter what, you're gonna stay happy and you're gonna keep staying healthy and strong. Take good care. Bye.